bearish sentiment. As we've been talking about for a while, it's been confusing as to whether or not we're in a bear market or not. Obviously, I'm thinking we're in a bear market. I think we're hitting that crypto winter. My question will be, how long is this crypto winter? Is it going to be a standard super cycle where we are dependent and reliant on the halving of Bitcoin? Or are there other factors at play that is going to significantly shift the timing, right? Does the bear market not last as long? Does it get worse? All of those kind of questions. We're just going to have to monitor it on a daily basis. And so obviously we'll be doing that on this show. So definitely hit that subscribe and notification bell. All right. So Bitcoin options data suggests bearish sentiment among investors. Put call ratio for Bitcoin options reached yearly highs on Thursday, data shows. Activity on Bitcoin options suggests rising bearish sentiment among investors as the asset ranges between the $29,000 and $30,000 price levels. Bitcoin dropped to nearly $24,000 in the past week amid systemic risks within the crypto ecosystem and inflation fears in the broader market. The asset has slid for 7 straight weeks as of Friday. The asset's price movement had been highly correlated to the U.S. markets in the past few months, with poor earnings reports and hawkish comments from the Federal Reserve having an impact on Bitcoin prices. Investors are placing bets accordingly. Put call ratios for Bitcoin open interest hit at a 12-month high of 0.72 yesterday. Research firm Delphi says in a note Friday, adding that the data indicated a bearish sentiment among investors. Similar ratio levels were reached last May. The put call ratio measures the amount of put buying relative to calls. Delphi, an analyst, explained in the note that a high put call ratio indicates that investors are speculating whether Bitcoin will continue to sell off, or it could mean investors are hedging their portfolios against a downward move. Last April, the put call ratio traded as high as 0.96 before Bitcoin's price dropped over 50% in May of 2021, the firm added. Put options are a contract that gives the option buyer the right but not the obligation to sell a specified amount of an underlying asset at a given price. Call options, on the other hand, allow buyers to purchase the asset at a predetermined price in the future. At the time of writing, there are over 63,000 Bitcoin worth of open interest on options are set to expire on May 27th. That's the date we're going to be looking at, boys. Thursday's surge in the put-call ratio surpassed previous 2022 highs of 0.69 in February and are up 38% from one-year lows of 0.44 in December, data from analytics tool SKUs show. Crypto exchange Deribit leads options volumes with over $7 billion in open interest as of May 17th. Those levels are recovery from late last month, which saw a $2 billion plunge in open interest over 2 days from April 28th to April 30th. I asked, do you support BIP 119? 13% of you said yes, 42% of you said no, and 45% of you said slow and low. So let's take it slow and make sure that all the code is worked out. And definitely just don't push things through too quickly. Also, I still think, like I said, there are privacy options that have been specifically developed for privacy, and we can utilize those just fine as the crypto community, at least from my perspective. I don't think that you have to have everything in Bitcoin. I think Bitcoin is the basis, and then we can either build stuff on top of Bitcoin with layer 2, or we can move, of course, to another chain for certain activities, i.e. like utilizing Ethereum for smart contracts. I hope you enjoyed this clip from the Crypto Mining Morning Show every Monday through Friday, 7:45 a.m. Pacific and 10:45 a.m. Eastern Time. You can check out more clips here, or if you're interested in checking out the entire live show, you can check that out down here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next Tuesday.